You are listening to Larry Connors, USA.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
This is Larry Connors, USA. Larry Connors, USA.
I woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Mama always said I'd be the chosen one.
Just a fundamental question. Do you believe that illegal entry at America's border should remain a crime?
Well, I haven't thought about that question. I just haven't thought about that question. I think, the president has made clear that we are a country of with the borders and with a concern about national security. I don't know of a proposal to decriminalize but still make it unlawful to enter. I just don't know the answer to that question. I haven't thought about it.
I don't know. I've lost anything thought about it. It never even crossed my mind. This is FEB 23, 2021. The question posed by Senator Josh Hawley in the confirmation hearings for Merrick Garland, Biden's choice to be Attorney General. And said a fundamental question, just a fundamental, basic little little question. Are you in favor, basically, of open borders? That was the kind of the question. And would you make it okay for illegals just come across our border? And the guy that is up for the Attorney General and who at one time had been considered by, in fact, wanted to nominate him and did, I should say, Obama nominating him for the Supreme Court. The Senate refused to act at that time. But the same guy says, I never had thought about it. How do you live in this world today, in this nation, from what we've seen over the last numerous years, much less decades, and you never gave a thought to, should we just open our borders to illegals? How do you live and exist in current times with the left constantly pushing that agenda? And he knows it, yes, the current president, he knows, I do know that he's in favor of trying to extend, but I never really had thought about it. Listen, we're going to get into a lot more. I'm absolutely incensed, angered, and shocked. The guy would try to say, I don't know. I don't know. Give me a break. He's not the only one facing tough questions, of course. One of them, of course, the other, Becerra, to be the head of Health and Human Services, when he has no experience in health and human services. The Democrats say they want to believe in the science, and they're naming a guy that has done nothing more than been a trial lawyer. Oh, there might be a cabinet position open for Hunter Biden. He has no experience in either one of those either. Why not? Maybe that's what the Biden is going to do this time around. Now, last night, Joe Biden marked a milestone of 500,000+ lives lost in this nation from the coronavirus. Obviously, that hurts a lot of people across our nation. Those who have lost loved ones, those who fear they could be next or might lose a loved one. COVID's still very real. What's being done, how it's being done. And Biden used the occasion to have a candlelight ceremony. I'm not knocking him for doing that, taking time to say, let us pause and see where we are. But what followed that is how the left mainstream, or as I now call them, the state-controlled media, began to react. And when we're talking about loss of lives, still the mainstream, or state-controlled media, SCM, has yet to narrow in and attack Governor Andrew Cuomo and what he's done in the deaths in nursing homes and the scandal. Well, last night, his brother, CNN anchor Chris Cuomo, started making some remarks following the Biden candlelighting ceremony. And I thought, oh, my God, his opening statement, he's going to say that it's time for us to speak the truth. Here's what he said.
We pay attention. We show respect. We certainly know better than to ignore their pain, but then you look at what we've done all together, And that is what we've done, haven't we? 500,000 are gone, and many were not inevitable. These deaths came because of how we denied the reality in this country. We haven't always played up the death count with the urgency that we did in the beginning. Why? Because it seemed to fall on deaf ears, me included, and it was wrong. But tonight, we do what is right.
No, we're quite there. He's not quite there. You're going to get to hear the rest of it later as we go through today's program. We've got a lot to cover over the next 2 hours. I always encourage you to let your friends and neighbors know we are on the air. Lock and load. Ready. On the right.
You can hear podcast of this program at Larry Connors USA Facebook. Larry Connors USA Facebook.